Hello and welcome to Provision ISR webinar. Today we are going to talk about one of the most powerful tools that we have, which is the website. The website gives us a lot of information and tools that can help us, our clients, and of course the end users back at home. So the most basic thing that we would like to see usually is the catalog. A quick press on the catalog will bring us to this page, and in this page we can see that we can download the full updated catalog from March 2020 or the mini catalog regarding to the new IPv2 line of cameras, IP cameras. Now let's take a quick look at the options that we can do. So first of all, we can go into trade shows and to see the exhibitions that we were part of lately. So we have here IFSEC of 2019 that took place in London, or Securex that took place in South Africa. We can also go and see case studies, which basically show us the projects that we took all around the world, whether if it's in Johannesburg, South Africa, or maybe Israel, Italy, Poland, all kinds of places. If you want some information regarding to that project, all we have to do is to press it and get immediately all the information we need. We have an entire section built for studying if you want to know more about the application, or maybe how to install the cameras for face recognition and all the artificial intelligence. It's here. If you want to work with another company but we don't know if we have integration with it, so you go into support, integration, and quickly we'll see a full list of all of the companies that we have integrated with. As you can see, we have giants like GeoVision or Uniview, Avigilon, and we have also Hikvision and Ahua. But let me start by first explaining the two main ways we have to search for products. The first way is straight to go into the search area and provide the model that we want. So let's say we are searching for a DI320, which is a 2 megapixel camera, and we have quite a few options here. We can see the general information, we can see the specification, we have a download section from where we can download the specification via PDF or the manual, latest firmware, latest CMS for Mac, and the latest IP tool. But what happens if we need an older version for that same camera? One of the reasons for that will be if we have an older NVR of a different company, for example, and it has an older ONVIF. So we would like to have this camera to have the older ONVIF. So what do? In this case, and by the way, we can use this option if you want also to search for really old products that are no longer manufactured. Then we will go to support, download center. Now let's input the same model as before, which was 320 IP IMVF, and here we can see that we have also the manual like before, we have the specification page like before, but if we'll go into software, we will be able to see that we have a lot of more options. So of course we have the latest firmware like before, but we have a firmware archive. Same for the CMS. We have the CMS for Mac and for PC, and we have the archive, latest IP tool and latest IP tool archive. Now one more option that we have here, it's the certificate. If we want a certificate regarding to that product, whether it is an NVR or a camera like here, we can just press certificate and download the European one or the American one. So for example, this is an example I just downloaded. We can see here a full certification for all of these cameras, and the camera that we just searched for is right here in the list. So the download center is a great way to access a lot of information regarding to all of the products that are alive or not alive in Provision ISR. The next thing I want to show you is the best way to choose exactly the product that we are looking for. So of course we have the first method, which will be to go into products, select the family that we want. Do we want IP or analog maybe? So let's go for IP. Then we will choose the required equipment, which can be NVR or a camera. So let's go for a camera, for example. You select the series, iSight V2, and then 2 megapixel. So on this page we will see only the cameras that are iSight V2, which are 2 megapixel. So we can see it's 2 megapixel IPE-E4 eyesight. But okay, what happens if you want something a lot more specific? Saying a camera that, I don't know, let's say it contains a built-in microphone. So we don't really have all day to wander around this website and to search for the camera that contains a microphone. So what we will do is to go into the second and much more effective method, which will be to go into Product Selector. So once we enter this, we can see here that we have a list of possibilities. We can look for example, IP camera. Immediately we will get on the right all of the IP cameras available. Now we want to sort things out a little bit, so we said that we are looking for a camera that has built-in microphone. So all we have to do is to check this checkbox, and immediately we get a filter of all of the cameras that has a built-in microphone. Okay, now we can see here that we have, let's say, this camera and this camera and this one. They all look pretty much the same, but we still want to know the differences. So as you saw, I just chose them with the plus, and then all we have to do is to press compare. Once we did that, we get a new page, and in this page we can see that we have all of the features that each and every one of this camera has, with some highlights. Now the highlights is the differences between the three cameras. So we can see that we have differences in the megapixel. This one is 4 mega, this one is 5, and this one is 2. We can see that we have sensor differences, and go on and go on. So the next thing that we can do is to see, basically we can see only the differences, which will we can do by pressing hide identical items. Immediately we can see only the differences between the three cameras. Now, not only that, of course, that from here we can create a PDF which we can send to our customer or whoever we want, and this PDF will contain only the differences between the cameras, because this is what we have selected right here. So here, a PDF, all of the three cameras with the differences of them. Now this is a great tool to quickly select and to see exactly the product that we are looking for. Now, of course, that we can do that for cameras, we can do that for NVR exactly the same way, and the features will change according to the product. So if we are looking for NVR, we can see all of the features that are regarding to NVRs. So we choose RAID, then we can see that we have 3 different NVRs that support this feature. Now, it doesn't matter what feature we have chosen, we will see it right here, and we can remove the feature and immediately get all of the NVRs. The product selector, as you've seen, is the best way possible to quickly and efficiently find exactly what you're looking for. Let me show you an extra couple of things. First of all, if you want to know the locations of our branches, all we have to do is to go here, select our desired country, for example Canada, and immediately we can see it on the map and all of the required information. Now, if you want to subscribe for some new products or for a newsletter, then on the bottom of the home page we can find the subscribe button. All we have to do is to put our details very quick, and we will be notified whenever something new is going on. The last thing we are going to talk about today is another way to access all of this information, all of the manuals for the cameras, firmware, specifications, marketing material, everything in your own automatically updated folder. This is the point where we share with you our own Dropbox folder. This is a mail that you will get from us. It has 2 links. The first one will take us to the Dropbox folder, which we are going to look at right now. The second is the ability to upload your own content. So let's have a look into the Dropbox folder. The Dropbox have 2 main benefits. First is that you can take this link and associate it with your own Dropbox. Then you will be able to access it through your computer as if it was a part of your own folders. Secondly, it updates automatically. So whenever we have a new version, a new firmware, a new certificate, a new manual, or a new marketing material, then it will be in your computer automatically. So let's have a look at the marketing folder. Inside here, let's choose, for example, the seminars. So we would like to host some seminars in our place and to show our clients the benefits of our products. So for example, we can go and see that we have a movie about our website. Of course, that we have a whole seminar level 1, which is ready to go, starting from the syllabus with all of the subjects, of course, to the, for example, product line. Each one of these folder contains both an MP4 that shows how the presentation should be presented and the presentation itself in a PowerPoint format. So you can take it into your computer and edit the subtext. Let's see a small and quick example. We have here the Provision ISR product line. So you can see that we have all of the pages with the different series of the HD and IP and everything. And the movie, which is right there, shows exactly how to present it. Now this is theoretical, but what about some practical? So we have two different videos that shows how to operate the Osaya operating system with the NVR. It contains both a bullet point, which shows us the subjects what we should talk about. You see there is playback and main interface and the face itself, how to set it up, DDA, and then we have the movie. So in the movie we can see an entire demonstration that was shown live on how to actually set all of those things up, as you can see. Now we have this demonstration for the NVR, but we have also one for the application with exactly the same principle. We have the bullet points and you have the video. Now let's have a quick look to the technical folder. So a quick look on the technical folder. We have here everything that is technical, starting from certificates to manuals for cameras, for NVRs, for DVRs. Of course, we have here the IP tool with the IP manager if you want to search for cameras on our LAN. We have here CMS versions. Osaya video player is also here. So let's show a quick example on how to search, for example, for a manual of an NVR or a camera. So we've entered the cameras folder. We have here sorted out all of the folders by megapixel 1, 2, 3, and you can see it by yourself. So for example, let's go for the 4 megapixel cameras. If we just go here, we see the specifications for that camera and the firmware archive for exactly that camera. If we want the manual, all we have to do is to go one step above, and we can see here all of the manuals for the cameras which are inside of those folders. Now same thing goes for the NVR, which I have to enter the IP and go into the NVR. Exactly the same principle. Now the main benefit, once again, is that all of those things, all of the information will be updated automatically into our computer. So whenever there is some kind of change, we will have it automatically. Okay. Thank you all for joining us for this day webinar. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Hope to see you in the next webinars, and have a great day.